Hi, everyone. Thanks all for tuning in to my live broadcast. Give me a second while we check the audio and make sure everything is hunky-dory. Oh, yeah, that's it. Hear my throat clear. I'm good. All right. So, let everyone come in. Give us a minute. Let me pull the other one back up. Here we go. Some more people are coming in. It's been a couple of weeks since I've said anything or done a pop-up, and I don't do them with intention. They just have to kind of hit me. I had kind of a stirring going on in the last few days, and then knowing I have something coming up, I'm just, pardon me while I'm straightening this out. Having something coming up, and then I had a dream last night, and the dream kind of, pointed towards the theme of today's broadcast is loving yourself. So, hi Raki, how are you, sweetie? Hey, for you guys coming in, thanks for joining us, and hit the thumbs up button if you like what we have to say. Make a comment if you want to say hello or anything. That'd be great. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about: loving yourself. So let's take the separated mind for a second. Let's all remember that mind of separation. Now, the mind of separation, to review, is the fractal you create, not remembering anything. When you arrive on the planet, the incarnation doesn't know itself, doesn't know it's connected to God. It learns duality, polarity. It learns objectification, internal, outer, me, them, yes, no. It learns all of those ideas, right? And in those are emotions that we interpret that give us the experience. So we interpret realities through the emotional truths and we get an experience. And one of those things is love. Now, love is looked at in two ways, and this is just my shot on it, so take what you will from it. There's two kinds of love in this planet. The available love of loving another. I love something. I'm in love. I love that. It's an emotional love, and it's not wrong. Oh my goodness, no, it's absolutely valid. Love you too. How do you say that? Highly. Haley, probably Haley. Hi, Haley. So there's the wonderful love of loving another, falling in love. I've been in love with my funny little honey, Tommy Jean. We've been together since 2016 and we're madly in love. That's part of my human experience. And I love people, and I have best friends, and I love them. So we have love. Love is not invalidated by any means. It's a way of creating an experience. Okay, the love that we label, I'm speaking of. Then there's the unconditional love. That's the other kind of love. So I was taught by Eusebius in 2014, love, unconditional love, is a state of being. It's an isness, right? It's the nature of you. And you, if you've watched any of my videos on the last, maybe about the last 2-3 years, I've been really putting out, it's all about the self and understanding the fractal, peeling away and finding the nature of you, the I am, the self you are, without a reason, without a cause, without an intention, without a need, without a want, without anything of behavioral action that is motivated, moved by the truths of the fractal, talking to God, right? So the act of loving yourself isn't a human act. See, what I consider it's a self that you choose to, how about to say you honor yourself? You honor your own truth. You honor your existence. You love yourself. You choose to love yourself. Being the unconditional state of being love. That's the love I'm talking about. That's the love that says yes when the truth says to do so. That's the love that says no when the truth says to do so. It does not give its love away to the emotional love of identification. We all love our identities. Don't fucking fool yourself into believing you don't love your identifications, because that's the only way we're existing on this planet until we recognize and take them down, and then we find the natural self. So we love our hopes, our needs, our wants, our desires, our angers, we love these things because we give them energy. We say yes to them. We fight for our beliefs every fucking day. We don't recognize them, a lot of them, but we fight for them. We argue, we defend our own truth. Now, our love is an unconditional love state. Doesn't need defense. It doesn't need negotiation. It doesn't need to be talked to. It doesn't need reason. It is the truth of itself, right? So that's the love you want to choose. So when someone is coming at you, or there's a reality that's coming at you in such a way that it is offering an enormous amount of fear, anxiety, loss, all the complementary things that would equate to an action of something you don't want to do. But then you might convince yourself you had no choice. See, that's the love for the self when you're ready to choose. You don't worry about what's not now. Because I guarantee you, if you pay attention, when you're making a decision, you're not in danger. You're thinking about the decision and the causality, the consequences, about the future. It's not occurring now. See, in the now, you have the state of being of I am. You have the unconditional love of your beingness available to you. And it tells you an internal truth that is undeniable. If you are listening to this, you have that ability. There's no fucking way you wouldn't understand these words if you're here, listening to this right now. So you know you have an inherited self, the I am. It is the creator, the God, the one, the only I am, right fucking here. And it's saying, here's the truth of myself right now. And you got these other 1,000 truths surrounding you, and they're bombarding you with all of the reasons why you can't choose that. Now, why does it do that? Why does it want you to not love yourself with the unconditional? Because your beingness as a human is a conditioned love. It's a conditioned self. So when you stop choosing the condition, you're going to disintegrate. So let's review Abraham 101. Energy follows awareness. If I look at it, I create it. If I turn away from it, I dissolve it. I disintegrate it. I collapse it. I destroy it. Because I'm not focusing on it. If someone else looks at it, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not looking at it, and it's not my business what everyone else is doing. That is being created by that world. This is my world. That's why you stay in your lane, right? So that unconditional love that is there is telling you, and then you have the choice to either choose the love of the conditioning. I love my identity. I'm going to choose my obligation. I'm going to choose what I don't want to choose. I'm going to choose what I have to choose. And that is not loving yourself. That is loving the fractal. The unconditional love is a very, very powerful. It's fucking powerful. It's all the power in creation right here in this will that is thumping away at reality, right? Boom, boom. Always putting out truth, attracting truth. This monumental mechanism of being a creator is fantastic, right? So you have to make those choices that say the unconditional love. I have a choice that, what is that? I have a choice about something. Let's take a scenario of mine. Let's make it personal, right? So there's a $100 video game called Diablo 4, if you get the definitive edition. And I want to buy it for my boyfriend because he has, we have Game Pass too, on Xbox. And he hasn't been able to find a good game, but we played the beta of that, and it was a good game. And he can't really find anything that's grooving with him right now. So I'm gonna buy it for him, and I'm gonna buy it for him and download him. So when he gets up from his nap, and while I'm doing my class tonight, advanced classes, he can be surprised and do that because I want to do that for him. See, and but pay attention. Am I doing it for him? And if I am, is that human love or is that my love? Is that the unconditional love? See, it's an action. First, there's fear because I'm spending money. And my only income is you guys, the ones who attend my classes and the donations. That's it. So I rely on that. I don't have any other income coming in. I teach, I trust, I have money, but if I spend the money, I have fear because my money is dwindling and I don't have anything coming in. So that's that, but I don't pay attention to fear because fear is time. I've matured that. I've ascended that. I'm past the idea of fear. So I don't regard that in my action because that would be totally unworthy, and I would be putting unworthiness by not doing what I'm worthy of. And that's really fucking the mirror up and pouring lack right into the vortex saying, I'm not worth it. Give me realities of I'm not worthy. I'm not going to send that into the vortex, right? So what I'm going to do is do it. But then I was doing it, questioning myself. Am I doing it because I love him and I want him to be happy? Or am I doing it because I'm creating a reality around me that fulfills my love? Not my human love. My unconditional love, my state of being. See, that's very difficult for the separated mind to understand because the separated mind works in duality, good and bad, joy and suffering, love, hate, and all that shit of polar opposites, right? So that's real easy to spot. So of course I want to do it for him because I love him. I want him to have an exciting a new game that's a great game, and it's fantastic, and he would enjoy that, and it would bring him some ideas of that. So yeah. Now, am I doing it? Here's where your mastery comes in. This is vibrational tactician work. Hi, Peter, and hi, Athena. It's in your nature. Love you, Ron. Love you too, darling. Haley, yes, I did get it right. Yay! Thank you, Haley. So am I doing it? Now, pay attention. I'm not doing it for me. See, that's the idea about what the duality mind says. I'm not doing it for him, and I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it because I'm love. That's the action that says the truth. That's the vibration. So I'm not doing it and taking my love and diminishing it to a reason or to a cause for an effect. See, that's taking the unconditional power of creation, the state of being of unconditional love, and moving it into a field of polarity so it can be diced and sliced and analyzed and labeled and put up on a shelf. And that's not the state of being I'm living in. So I'm doing it because I'm love. It's part of charity. The charity they spoke of in the Old Testament, that charity is not the charity of donations. It's a different state of being. It's what you are as a gestalt, and it is absolutely mesmerizing when you start to swim in that ocean. When you get out of this polarity And it's all its appetites. It's so appetitical to fucking, oh, this is happening. Oh, drama. Oh my God, I'm getting pulled. And you get pulled in all these directions, and your emotions are telling you, and you have to do this, and you're lost and anti-M. It's a twister. It's a twister. That's bullshit. Those are belief systems that draw you away from the now, that draw you away from your worthiness, that draw you away from your isness that's present in the moment, that draw you away from the love, the state of being that you are. So those actions are relevant because they're available. No matter what is available, it's available, so they're relevant. So that tells you, these are my truths in my life. Where do I want to direct my love today? And this now. So I want you to really understand what love is when it is the state of being. And you're not going to get this today, and I'm not fucking done with it either. I still am exploring. I've resigned to the idea that this lifetime is an absolute study of ascension. There's no outcome to this. I'm just going to learn the intricacies, the beauty of separation, and understand awakening the best I can, and offer it to you because I love you. But I'm not doing it for you, and I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it because I'm loved. And that's really beautiful. That's really fucking awesome. We'll get there together. Hello, Dave. Peter Ditro. Yes. So anyways, I know it's not a real long one today, but I just kind of wanted to shoot that out there. It was spurred by a dream. And I'll tell you about the dream if you want to hear it. You want to hear it? Okay. So the dream is I'm in this, it was like a very large open room, but it was a restaurant with weird booths, a Chinese restaurant with these booths that were very far apart from each other. And I'm coming in and I'm walking down these stairs. I'm making a beeline towards this one booth. And there's a lady there, this Chinese lady, and it's a lady I need to talk to. So I go up to her and I was like, I really love your daughter. I really love your daughter. And she goes, well, go tell her. And I was like, oh yeah, I need to tell her. So I go in and find her, and she's down these other set of stairs, but not like big set. It's like in this big open room. She's just in this lower part, kind of like a sunken living room, about 4 or 5, steps down, some more steps. And she's down there. And I go over to her, and she's a transgender woman, and she's beautiful. She's tall, and she has this gorgeous blonde hair, and it's flipped up like that. She looks like, I was just liken it to an anime character, just gorgeous. And I look at her, and I said, and I didn't say I love you, which was really weird, because all I got was love. So I knew it wasn't about the human love. See, that's where I got that clue. So I was very happy I didn't say. It says, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. And then she says back to me, well, then show me you do. Show me. And then I woke up out of that dream. That was the end of the dream. And I woke up and I said, this is about love. This is about loving the self. And that means choosing and show me you love this internal, this self. I saw you in a dream once where we were in some kind of class together in a church. Awesome. Hello, Alex. So that dream is why I'm doing this today. That's the inspiration. And it showed me that I can't fail if my vibration is in alignment with me. I can never fail because vibration speaks the will of the self. I can't consider that my whole being that's here is going to fuck itself over and play a joke on itself. We're not going to do that. We're not humans. We're not here for lessons. We're not here for rights and wrongs. We're here to experience a portion of reality we've never experienced from this point of view. And our points of view, you guys' journey, each and every one of your journey has brought you to this point. These are your truths that you have created and chosen. And now this is your awareness. Keep going. Keep journeying. Keep honing your craft of loving yourself, of falling in love with the beingness, choosing the isness, the truth of you, the resonance of you. Because you can't fail it. It's fucking wonderful. Okay? Love and action, baby. That's it. Thank you. All right, listen, guys. Hey, I appreciate it. You guys tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And of course, down there's a donate button. So if you feel you want to donate and support me, and I would, of course, appreciate it. And until the next little chat we have, I love you. Okay? Go out and rock your reality, guys. Great work, everyone. Keep at it. Okay?